One more coming. Misses the last one. One won't go. The follow won't go either.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Porter. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Adams. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that shot beyond the arc than inside 22 feet.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Offensive board. Works it up top. To Porter. For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. No, I missed a short one there. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Shot clock winding down. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Suns ball. Steven Adams tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Just not going down. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Aaron Baines. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Phoenix Suns. #1.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Deep left corner. Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Ferguson. The pass set it all up.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Into the front court, it's Booker. His team on top by 8. Fires the 3. Look out, Devin Booker. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Booker. From long range, knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
2 minutes remaining
Ferguson. Down low, Noel. From the painted area, won't go down. Mikal Bridges. To Booker. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
No, the Suns come up with the steal. And finishes strong.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Schroeder. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Phoenix has the ball. To Kelly Oubre. Fires the three. He buries it.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Schroeder. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. Schroeder. Deep two there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Schroeder. Three. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the
layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started.
We got this. Let's go. Substitutions.
Rubio into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Schroeder. To Paul. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Porter, curling inside. Ricky Rubio. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season, and it all starts with that blow-by first step that sets up his opponent.
And a put-back slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Schroeder with it. Down a bundle. To Paul. Lets it fly from long range. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there. 4-3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Ricky Rubio. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. OKC ball. Schroeder to Paul. Here comes the screen. Here's CP3. And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, off the mark. Dario Saric with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Rebound taken in by Paul. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys down big. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
To Rubio. Porter. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Schroeder. Has a chance? Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Rubio. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. No good. To Kelly Oubre. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. To Porter. Oh, nice find for the basket.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
Schroeder with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Adams. Short jumper won't fall. Looking for his man. Oh, good defense there. Thunder with the steal. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Schroeder. Now Adams down low. Missed a wide open look. Big man, Steven Adams. Now 3 for 9.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Andre Robertson snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Schroeder. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Porter. Tough make through traffic.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
A pass stolen by Phoenix.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
It's a big finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Adams. Over to the right side. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Has a look. And the rebound taken in by the Suns. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Curling inside. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Danilo Gallinari at the line for 2 shots. A career 86% from the line. Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Crawford. Trying to cash in. Jamal Crawford. He's 2 for 2 now.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oklahoma City ball. Schroeder. Surveys the floor to Schroeder.
In the second quarter.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
And a nice finish at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Here's Schroeder with it. He'll run the offense. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Suns absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking.
First half, very one-sided.
All right, let's do this.
Substitutions, Oklahoma City. Substitutions, Phoenix.
To Mikal Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but Wow, what court awareness.
Thunder with the basketball. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Dennis Schroeder at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. And scores.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
To Schroeder. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. Schroeder slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. That no good. Off the mark. Dario Saric with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Has a chance. Saric with the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
I got ball.
Screen coming.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Ferguson. And stuffs it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, emphatic slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Hit.
Drive here, but the shot stays out. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Oklahoma City's got it.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Schroeder, down low, Noel. And the rebound belongs to Phoenix. From long range. Can't connect, it's no good. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Down a bundle. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Trying to cash in. And the rebound taken in by OKC. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. Nerlens Noel rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Thunder with the basketball. He got a piece. Works it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
He gets it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Schroeder with the basketball. His guys down big. Curling inside. Easy path to the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Ah, the monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Schroeder.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Runner's good there.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Here's Schroeder with it. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Ferguson turns and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Got it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here we go. I got him. I got him.
Nothing going here on that drive. Schroeder. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock. Fires the 3, drains it.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
To Mikal Bridges.
Got him. Good trap, good trap.
And counted at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Oh, they called a foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Paul. That won't go. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
And scores. Strong take.
Man, And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
ISO, ISO, ISO.
Cruises inside for two. Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Schroeder defended by the lefty Oubre. Short jumper misses. And the Thunder with the rebound. Schroeder.
I told you the screen was coming.
Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
4-3. Trying to hit 50, but it's no good. Picked up by the Suns. Short jumper off the mark. Straight on look. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. He missed it. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Big finish at the rim.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Dario Saric pins it. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Paul to Schroeder. 5 seconds to shoot. Not that time. Has a look. That's no good. The Thunder have the possession. Dario Saric. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Kelly Oubre. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. To Paul. Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Now pass taken away by the Thunder.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able...
The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Subbing in for the Thunder, number 33.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Paul to Schroeder. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound taken by Baines. To Porter. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Slam dunk. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Schroeder to Paul. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Paul into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Screen, I got your help.
Not that time. The follow won't go either.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
To Porter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Schroeder to Paul.
Coming up. Left. Watch cutter. Watch cutter. Watch cutter.
Able to convert inside. To Porter for 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Paul to Schroeder. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. To Porter. Going to launch beyond the arc. That'll humble the rookie. Porter Jr. off the mark. Schroeder. Down low Adams. Steven Adams with the slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Suns with the basketball. To Porter. Tough make through traffic.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Paul. The drive, right to the basket, over to the right side. Down to Adams, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. It stays with Oklahoma City. Schroeder. Paul. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
touch at the rim. Count it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
OKC ball. To Paul. Schroeder. Takes stock of the floor. To Paul. Fine to shoot. Paul. Gets a shot up. Off the mark. And finishes strong.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory, as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it.
The Suns were merciless. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 is a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of chill on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. I'm a rich like jet ski. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Small just name my flight. Make 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want I didn't want to tell you that my most main dogs can't just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Kick it, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. I'm picking rain to glisten. So don't lie. No, you can't stand the. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie, 24, time to show 'em what that cut the check, bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG, lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check, bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG, lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut this a fade. Blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". New rave, stars shining all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid. Hate, I begin to it, getting paid. Get away, gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, you supposed to buy the chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fall, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a bitch, spinning. Post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if a fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a I like, need a replay. I begin to it every night, what's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turn like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on the 3-way. Yeah. Going past through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off. I need space. I don't want your heart. I just need. I've been on my grind, boy. You need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if a fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid.
It is NBA action on EA. Won by the Spurs. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Spurs in possession to Aldridge. Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And the slam. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Shot from in close, no good. To Booker. Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Murray with the basketball. 9-point margin. Not that time. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Murray into the front court. They trail by 7. To Aldridge. Short jumper misses. To Booker. 4-3. Message received. Well defended. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
DeRozan to Murray. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend. Murray into the front court. His team down 9. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
DeJounte Murray has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Misses the second as well. To Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
For 3, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Looking to take this all the way. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Mikal Bridges. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
And hits the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Mills in possession. Down 11. To Aldridge. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Booker. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
DeRozan to Aldridge. Charged with the board. Booker with it. The advantage is 13 points. Cruises inside for 2.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
To Rudy Gay. Down low, Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. To Patty Mills. Fires the 3. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
To Mikal Bridges.
Here we go. We got him. We got him. There you go. Watch him. I got you right here.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. Aldridge. Dario Saric able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Count the basket at the rim.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
To Booker. Beyond the arc for three. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Patty Mills. To Aldridge. Can't connect. Fires the three. No good. Mills in possession. His guys down big. To Aldridge. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Mikal Bridges. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He missed it. San Antonio with the basketball. Patty Mills. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Whoops, that won't go. Mills in possession. 14-point deficit. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Mills in possession. Trailing by 14. Aaron Baines. Huge block. And that one out of bounds off a spur. Time for some new personnel into the game. Gets it in the left corner. Here's a chance from long range. An example of why he's a 3-and-D guy. Mikal Bridges. Tough shot.
That shot was nice. But that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Here comes the screen. Trey Lyles, defended by the lefty Oubre. Over to the right side. Down to 5 on the 24. 4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Trying to cash in and scores.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
At one of our arena stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
I got ball. I got ball.
Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
From the painted area, won't go down.
I got ball. It's all me.
Tough mate through traffic.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That'll do it for the first quarter. The Suns dominating so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you.
Let's do it.
Stepping in for the San Antonio Spurs, number 10, DeMar DeRozan. Into the game for the Phoenix.
DeRozan. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Rubio. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Porter doesn't get the bounce. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. DeRozan with it. Down a bundle. DeMar DeRozan. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
It's good. And one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. Right now, San Antonio's possession. DeRozan knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Jumper's good.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
A fundamental shot right there. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Has a look. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Rubio. For three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. DeRozan with the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Rudy Gay. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. And look out.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To DeRozan. Gets a look. Can't hit. From long range. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Phoenix ball.
I got ball. That's me.
To Rubio. Porter. Fires the three. Oh, hard screen. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Count the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Oh, ferocious slam inside. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Rubio. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Porter. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To DeRozan. Flushes it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Porter. Fires the 3. Second effort. Lets it fly from long range. Not getting the bounce. To DeRozan. Rudy Gay. Here comes the screen. To DeRozan. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Terrific vision. He gets it.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
To Kelly Oubre. Stuffs it down with authority.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or a thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Stepping in for the Suns, number 36, Dario Saric.
To Porter. Aaron Baines powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
San Antonio ball. Patty Mills to Aldridge. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Here we go. I got him. Yeah, keep him here. Keep him here.
To Rubio. 4-3. Off the mark. No good. DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Patty Mills.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
To Aldridge. Backcourt. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second.
Substitutions, San Antonio.
Phoenix has the ball.
Match up, baby. I got him.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball,
stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Mills in possession. His guys down big. Trying to cash in, and he scores on the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
To Mikal Bridges. Aaron Baines, nice.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
For three, that's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Aaron Baines snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening. Ah, the monster stuff.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Patty Mills. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? From long range, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Screen coming.
Screen on your left, screen on your left.
Patty Mills.
See the screen, see it.
Has a look. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Fires the three. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Spurs will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Patty Mills. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beyond the arc for 3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Second of 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice. Spurs have it. To Patty Mills. Has a chance. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Fires the 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
Don't even play with it.
Patty Mills. Trying to cash in. Pulls up for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here we go. Here we go. All right here.
Lyles grabs the board.
Screen.
Watch the cutter, man.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lets it fly from long range. Off the iron. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Patty Mills. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Has a look. Deep twos in possession. Whoa! What a finish! He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Patty Mills.
Coming right.
Five to shoot for San Antonio.
Back door coming, back door coming.
Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. Tough shot for Patty Mills.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Mills in possession. Down a bundle. Oh, had him going there for a second. Has a chance. Bellinelli, a shot, no good.
Match up, match up, match up.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
Add 2 points to the board.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Can't Can't connect from inside. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Patty Mills. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
I got him. I got him. Here we go. Here we go. I got him.
Over to the right side. 4-3. Missed it. Runner's good there.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen to Rudy Gay. Aldridge. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Ah, you've got to get that one to go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
DeRozan. Trying to cash in. Hurdle shot, no good. Deep right corner. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. The rebound taken by Gay. To Aldridge. Great dish to set it up. And stuffs it home. He's been a one-man show. But, Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star. Their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
DeRozan matched up with Booker. It's no good. Great defense. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
The rebound taken by the Spurs. Mills in possession. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. DeRozan can't connect. To Porter. LaMarcus Aldridge with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
The drive right to the basket. Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker. Good closeout. Still knocks it down.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
To Aldridge. Has a look. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
That's the end of the period. The Suns lead it big. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
To Aldridge. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Aldridge off the mark. and scores.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Able to convert inside.
I'm here.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
San Antonio with the basketball. Patty Mills. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nothing going here on that drive. Jamal Crawford. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
A pass stolen by Phoenix. Oubre. He's denied.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the...
You know what's coming. Go get him.
Entering the game for the San Antonio Spurs, number 12, Lawrence Aldridge.
Rebound comes to Aldridge. And he finishes at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Crawford.
Pass it big. Here we go. I got ball. Crack on.
To Mikal Bridges.
I got your help. Don't worry. Get mine.
Mikal Bridges with the strong finish. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither.
Rebound.
That's off the side of the rim. No good. Murray with it. His guys down big. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Phoenix with it. For three. Off the mark. Sizing up the defense. Rudy Gay slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Crawford from long range. That no good. Off the mark. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
It's a second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Hey, check
DeJounte Murray down again and throws it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Fires the three. Not that time. He misses.
Bad shot, my fault. Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball. I got ball.
DeJounte Murray. Down low, Aldridge. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Off the mark on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. To Mikal Bridges. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Fires the three. Offensive board. Lets it fly from long range. Not going down here. To Murray. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Aldridge. Rebound, Saric.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
To Mikal Bridges. Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. To Murray. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Mikal Bridges. To Crawford. Goes to the right side. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Lays it up and in.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard
way there. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams.
The Suns. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Kenny, I'm the long hair and all talk tough like a bottle top. You switch the top off, head it, turn quick just to get the off. No deal, shawty, you just a knock off. Chicken, no Coca-Cola, I'm the one in 5 ball. I'm motorboat if you need to. I go every day, no, I ain't never call off. Talk on Instagram, it'll make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to see. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I passed every test, you ain't as smart as me. You a shorty, you a wanna be. See me on the seat, you know that I charge the fee. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a like me. I own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Foot on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they book. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I win it easy 'cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico, what you? I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out 'cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting.
If young Metro don't trust you, hunger.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, with my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. Microphone legend. We can go legend. Yeah. In my house. Yeah. Hear alarms ringing through my house. Got them going, coming in and out. What you knowin'? Never run your mouth.
Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Made my blueprint so my life got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah, Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah, shine a legend. My bro is John Legend. Yeah, all this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Skirt out the Maybach, I'm just fresher than my reverend. Yeah. Oh my God, you out your socks. Me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box. Dog, when life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, can't judge me.
My best friend,
oh God,
7-Eleven.
No.
We can go legend. 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 Yeah, me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, with my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend.
flashes. I live that picture perfect life you lie about in your captions. When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my exterior. Not seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. So y'all, praise Allah, that's my parag like Bobby, bro. By Nadia, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the floor. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed? That shit had us working like we possessed.
Me and my best friend, boy. 7-Eleven, boy. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven.
Squad made the beat. Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh like the boy, you get